So your whole career is about evaluating talent. Give me your evaluation when I throw this ball. Dan, I think you might need to come a little closer. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Solid 9.
Solid 9. Listen, this ball needs more air, man.
Between Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady.
Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady. Colin, give me one. Give me one throw.
No, I'm British. I don't even know what a football is.
This is an old ball from the 19...
Punt it instead.
Can you give us a punt? No, punt it! Punt it! It takes a grand vision to take a small idea and turn it into a big business. Big business needs big space. Well, we've got the space. Now we're gonna meet the man behind that vision. Come enjoy.
Today we're in Homedale, New Jersey at the amazing new Bell Works building to see how Colin Day, founder and CEO of iCIMS, is moving his company into the future, both physically and professionally. Day started iCIMS around a core product of recruiting software technology and has recorded 13 straight years of profitability, including $100 million in recurring revenue with more than 3,000 customers in 2015. How did he generate that kind of growth? And how will he foster further expansion? Well, it's all about being in the right place at the wrong time.
I knew I always wanted to be an entrepreneur. I really did. My father ran a company, my brother runs a company, my uncle runs a company. It's just everywhere in the family. Oh, in the blood.
Okay.
But I knew graduating with a degree in psychology, I couldn't exactly just announce to the world that I was an entrepreneur. So I wrote business plan after business plan. I have them all still.
Different businesses, different types of businesses.
7 different kinds of businesses that I thought I wanted to start. And I got so excited. And then I sort of slept on it for 2 nights, and then I was like, what the hell was I thinking? I'm never going to pull that off.
Right.
And had this opportunity literally staring me in the face that we had built this sort of in-house proprietary recruiting system at the company that I was with. And it was called iCIMS, Comrise's information management system.
Okay.
And also had, very thankfully, an individual who owned Comrise, who was running it profitably and so had a little bit of cash flow. So just went and said, hey, this is going to sound crazy, but what if we started this company, bought the rights to the software?
And it was crazy because that was a time when no one was giving money out because it's 2001.
No one.
It just shit the bed, and it was like, you can't go. You used to be able to go get $20 million. That wasn't happening,
No.
especially not a 24-year-old. How old were you? 24.
23.
23.
Yeah,
We talked about it. Right. No one was going to give a 23-year-old kid money who is a psychology major and it was a tech recruiter. Right. I talk about pivoting all the time as a business, but you see this thing, this iCIMS platform, and say, what? I can make this better, or what was it? What was it that you liked about it?
For me, it was an opportunity to get out of a regular day job and be an entrepreneur. And then once I had it, it was the desperate fear of failing. I remember getting a call saying, this is over. Literally, they said, pack your bags. You can come back and have a job again as a recruiter, but you got to shut down the iCIMS thing. And I mean, my heart dropped. 30 people at the time. And, so literally wrote down, I said, I don't even know how to shut down a business. Like, how do you sell assets? I knew nothing about it. And then, again, slept on it, but maybe it was the polar opposite of when I did business plans, slept, and then said it was crazy. I woke up and I said, this can't be it. This is not how it's going to end. And we had to do a really quick calculation. How much revenue do we have? How many employees could we keep? The answer was 8. So it was horrible, man. I mean, we had to line up 22 people that morning and let them go. We've run profitably ever since then, and we are in an industry that has zero respect for profitability.
If you had a piece of advice that you would give to somebody who wants to be an entrepreneur, someone says, well, I have it in my blood, right? I want to be an entrepreneur. Well, what piece of advice would that be? Would you give to them?
The entire 17-year journey, I feel like I've been told by people who have more experience than me what the playbook is, what you need to do, what the industry is doing. And there is tremendous pressure, I think, given today that you have access to everything that the industry is doing and what your competitors are doing, to basically just be a lemming and just get in line and go do the same thing and jump off a cliff. If you're right, you have to share the spoils with about 10,000 other companies doing what you're doing. But if if you go the other direction, you're either gloriously wrong, or if you're right, all of the spoils go to you.
By moving his growing business into a bigger space surrounded by hungry professionals in the Bell Works building, Colin Day is taking his deep knowledge of professional recruiting theory and applying it practically to his own staff. Put great people in an inspiring environment and let them run with it. For iCIMS and Colin, it's the dawn of a new day.